EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions.
Jason Sanders sets to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
They're on the 29-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Man in motion, heading right. Hurts using the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Second and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They get 16 on that connection. First down, Detroit.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as My guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 11.
Now Gibbs. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Sanders is set to kick
Each
off.
team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Gibbs. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Eagles 7. Jason Sanders set to kick
After the
off.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Darius Slayton deep to return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 49-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play.
A gain of a yard.
Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And it's third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they will finally run him down. It is a huge play for Detroit. 38 yards.
That's good.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. Here's Gibbs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Lions up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Hurts. Oh, he finds Oliver open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll drop to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Now Barkley. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And the Eagles first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
Once again, it's Barkley.
Eagles first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Don't touch it.
Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Hey, Silver. Out. Hey.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
On the ground, this is Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. It's tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score! Touchdown, Detroit.
Like Weistad was saying, that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Ooh. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Slot man going to move in motion left. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
Great. Shot. Hey, 73. Hey. Man. Don't touch that.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact front. No flags. It's going to be 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw, he brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. Down the sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Lions stretch things out even further.
Eagles 14. Jason Sanders is set to kick
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Crown left,
On play action, Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11th. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Set. Delta.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, go.
Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions add on to their already sizable lead.
56, Eagles 17.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
27, here's 2nd and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Barkley. A gain of 12 yards.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
First down.
Back with more after the break.
A gain of 12.
You're tuned in to the
First
NFL
down,
on
Philadelphia.
EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finding room at midfield. 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Here's Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it about the 8. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Set. And anyone else? 63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the run to the right. He runs with it. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will get just a bit closer.
Eagles 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Watch twins.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Come on, set.
Back to the air once more on second down. Forced out wide. He's going to look downfield once again. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Here we go, shot, go.
They'll look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and goal.
Here we go. Liking 18.
Oh, here's a hop pass on the end around. And he's in. Touchdown, Riders. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Send a man in motion right. Hurts using the pop pass.
The wide receiver of the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
It's 3rd down. You're trying to extend the play, Mike, as long as you can. Give your receivers every chance to find some open space. But in this case, he bought as much time as he could, but in the end, he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Hey, Silver. Hey!
4th down. Here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Finds an alley to the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.